they complain, sit and rave and rant. Your name is out my mouth like an ancient chant. Got me like a dog as I pause and pant. Speaking of which, got a leash and a wish.
Back in Arlington with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. Big matchup here with the top two teams in the division going head-to-head. Pressure on both teams in a game like this, Singy.
Absolutely. If you're behind, you know you have a chance to make up some ground. You really want to get that W.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
But for the team in front, they're feeling the heat a little bit, and they know their lead shrinks with the loss, so they got to be sharp every pitch.
Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
There's a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the second game of the series. And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. So the lineup flips over. Up next for the Rangers, Jackson Merrill.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air out towards right center. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Rob Young. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 39 up and loosening in the pen. Patino warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Jacob Melton, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now the shortstop, Cole Young. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 set to hit. Bottom of the. And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next up for Texas, Chad Harnett. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Struck him out looking. Walker Jenkins stepping in for the Rangers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Way out front for strike 2. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Singy, do you think games against division rivals mean more to the players at other games?
I mean, I always got a little more charged up for those games in the division. And sure, you want to win every game all season long, but every player knows that a division title, that can really set you up for success in the postseason. So these divisional rivalry games can definitely feel more impactful for sure, both in the standings and on team morale.
Can think of younger days.
Back at T-Mobile Park, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. The M's have a thin lead in the division standings as we close in on the trade deadline. Do you think they'll stand pat or go for the splashy trade pickup, Singy?
No, I think they're looking to make a move before the deadline, Boog. And yeah, they're out in front, but not by much. They really need to put some distance between themselves and the rest of the division.
They miss a big chance. So taking in Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Davis, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Left field. Burris pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And stepping in for the Mariners, Enrique Bradfield Jr. This one smoked out to left. Dives. What a play. Back in. New pitcher for the Mariners, Caleb Freeman.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Good eye right there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one trailed right center field. That one heading for the fence and got
typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Foul ball there. Bases empty, one away as we play game one of this 4-game series. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. Sets him down looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Woody Lund. And the slider just misses. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2 and 1. And that's in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
It gets down, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Rob Young. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Jacob Melton.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A gigantic blast. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Austin Wells. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Activity in the bullpen. Robbie Edwards preparing to come on if needed. Lynn also getting ready. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And welcome. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Big swing and a miss. That one way outside. It's a ball in 2 strikes. Chopped out towards short. Young tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. So up next for Minnesota, Michael Burris.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The 0-2. Fly ball to right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it. Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that hit.
On a line, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that ball to.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Robbie Edwards.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Righty to the plate. Out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the second baseman. That's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Lawrence Hollander up and throwing. Fry also throwing. Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 down.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in a scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Wilson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the ball evens the count. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Liner, base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-0. Oh, and this one's plastic. High deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Okay. He powers that one out of here. And the Mariners walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with a big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoop house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the black top king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Tribe, now we on a world tour. We gave them, but now we gonna give them more. JVB, Mighty Morphin like Mega
Back now in Tampa Bay. Welcome if you just joined us, John Shambi and Chris Singleton, as we've got 2 away in the 9th. And now Evan Carter, Liriano. The throw to second is offline. Enrique Bradfield Jr. getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Moving in the bullpen, Sandy Davis getting loose out there. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays even this series up at a game apiece.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen and rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no Creflo Dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Yeah.
Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the 2nd, leading off, Woody Lund. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Lund, multi-time All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at 3rd. And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker.
Man at 2nd with 1 away. Here's the 3rd baseman, Woody Lund. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. And there's 2 away. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go, bottom 4. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Trowbridge. That one down the line, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Woody Lund digs in now. The pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked.
Oh, great stop. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's now 9-4.
Well done. Drives.
1 out, base is empty. Now the 3rd baseman, Woody Lund. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always...
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now to short. Throws to first in time. Out number 3.
Trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. The gold with the lax in the crown. Make it with them come around. Trying to get up to come down. Booming like a sub underground. The whole city